Welcome back to another episode of houseofaquariuspodcast. It is your favorite Aquarius here, Make-A-Wish, back to bring you another one. Something I haven't done one of these in a while, so perfect. I was asked a question, and now we get to answer this. Actually, I asked two questions in the same post/comment type thing. But the good thing is, by delaying and answering it, actually had the question open up a little further, which perfect, even better. So, the questions, two questions I'm gonna do here. Question number one that came up was, what is the signs, sun sign only here, that the Aquarius female gets best romantic compatibility with? Air, fire, water, earth. Okay, so addressing this one, I'm not too sure if romantic compatibility is the exact term that you want to use here. You better slow down, sir. Don't kill me. I have the right of way. Thank you. Okay, romantic compatibility is the word that you want to use here, because the best way to define the romantic compatibility is the combination of these three things: the viewpoint of love of the target individuals, the level of intimacy that they have for each other, the attraction level they have for each other, which is different intimacy by a large margin, and if they share the same common goals or able to work equivocally with each other for the same common purpose or goals in life. And using that that template to answer this question, romantic compatibility is best shown there in regards for Aquarian female will be air signs being the best, as an Aquarius. Being the best, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. The next set below that would be the fire signs: Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And the least likely from there, going still in order from best to worst. Not necessarily, not the order I'm saying right now, not the best to worst, but sign-wise, element-wise, will be the earth signs, the Taurus, the Capricorn, and the Virgo. And then least likely would be the water signs: Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So, answering this, like I said, looking at it from that perspective, romantic compatibility is the combination of these three put together. There's 3 or 4 things put together. And in that respect, air signs get along the best for other air signs because they share the same lack of need for space, need for not a constrictive relationship or marriage or whatever, and they have the same common ideologies in regards to needing to be consistently upkept with mental stimulation for each other. Attraction is personal for each situation. That determines everything. Excuse me. And then the common goals. Like I said, they're still pushing toward that. That will be more situational. In regard to this direct question, an Aquarian woman could get along with every sign, because unfortunately, we have to look past sun sign for this situation. If you're starting to involve other things into it, or the next basic level of adding the Mars or the Venus sign into it. So let's say you have an air sign with, let's say this particular Aquarian female needs more coddling and more loving attention, and wants to feel more loved in a relationship, then she needs to have someone who has, like say, a Venus or a Mars and a water sign. to give more of a loving touch to the air sign quality. Whereas the air sign by itself, sun sign only here, is more not reflective, but more giving in regards to what each air sign needs for the sun sign by itself. And so when you go past that next step, because actually, in all honesty, Aquarius is the absolute worst in my opinion, but it could be definitely top 3 least romantic signs in the zodiac. And if you're looking at it from that perspective, you can't look at it directly as sun sign by itself being. Sorry, you could look at it just be directly by itself. Each sign looking from this, let's look at it as a cup, okay? A cup at 100% is just the whole romantic necessity for the needs of each sign. So this full cup one right here, okay? This other cup is going to be the placeholder for how much you actually need. Romanticizing and that kind of stuff for water signs, they need more attention like this, okay? Then some particular signs need a little lower, not as much. Let's say like the Leo would be here, okay? That's how much they need in regards to how much love and attention they get in a relationship. Whereas air signs typically are much lower for how much they actually need in regards to keeping their relationship happy in regards to their romantic need. That's where things differ. That's why, as I keep talking about these love sign and hate signs, love sign compatibility things, is that each need is different, and to add other signs, other placements into the full dynamic of the stuff, you won't get the full gist of what they actually need. So typically, the romantic needs of an Aquarius, male or female, are like here. Let's say of this 100%, let's say between 20 to 30%, and they're satisfied, okay? And they're completely satisfied. Fire signs tend to be more around here, unless you add on to the aspect of Leo. Leo has aspects that, not direct aspects like astrological aspects, but aspects for the personality that require a little more coddling itself. But fire signs be more around here. Earth signs be more around here for what you need. Water signs be more around here, depending on who they are, you know what I'm saying? So there's a different level of how much we actually need sun sign only for what we need for our relationship in regards to romanticizing. That's why the stereotypical romantic signs in the zodiac tend to be Cancer and Pisces, which also happen to be the more crybaby-ish, the more sensitive signs, because they are more sensitive in tune with their feelings, and they need as much as they give back. So they need as much as they give out to each other to give back to them. That's how that works out. In regards to Aquarius, like I said, that's why if you listen to a few of the Aquarius things, they tend to be more likely to not necessarily but most of the relationships for the long run tend to be more like strong friendships that actually transgress as a romantic relationship, because the romantic needs of Aquarius are a lot lower. So that's how that typically. I hope that explains the answer I hope that's the answer that you were looking for while we trying to answer, because I believe that's what ballpark there is. Okay. And now 9 minutes into it, question number 2 was who is more likely to fall quicker in the relationship or settle into a relationship? An Aquarian male or Aquarian female? This one is kind of tough to say, because as I said before, the differences typically in regards to there are few key differences in regards to how Aquarian male and Aquarian females interact with people. But this is what my research has been showing me so far. My testing, my research for testing, is that Aquarian females love the feeling of being loved. So they're actively searching or yearning for love from someone more often than the guy is. The male Aquarius tends to be more not in search of love, but they're looking more for people, someone who really like understands them and gets what they're trying to put out to the world. And when they find someone who actually is receptive and open to the weird shit that they be doing and saying, me included, they may be a little more clingy to that person, especially if it became a little more physical or a little more talkative, and they're being properly stimulated mentally, because both male and female Aquarius need to be stimulated before they really get heavily involved with someone mentally or physically. So when a male Aquarius gets attached to someone, their emotions jump up quickly and they want to keep hold of that person faster. So it's really hard to say who's faster to get into it, because they're both searching for love, but they're not searching for love. Best way to put it, the Aquarian female, she's hoping to get love from someone, she yearns for it, and the Aquarius guy is subconsciously desiring it. And when they find something that's close to love, they fall into it quicker. That's one of the reasons why both male and female, but Aquarius itself is known for being married multiple times in a lifetime, because when they find someone they feel is very understanding and acknowledging and willing to participate in the shit that they do, that they hold on or cling on to them too quickly. And that's an issue. And then come to find out, let's say when that happens there, they get up in a wrong relationship with someone who isn't actually, they're not romantically compatible with, you know what I'm saying? So, like if a Pisces woman is very receptive to an Aquarian male, in his mannerisms and his shit talk and the word fuck he's doing, that's really enticing her, enticing him. If that's happening, he may attach on her too quickly, and then come to find out, the Aquarian male may not really like the level of romanticizing that she is willing to give or looking for. Might not like the clinginess that she might be giving to him more often than not. Might not like the emotional levels that she's willing to portray to him as often as it is, and that's good enough. I'll leave it right there, okay? Like those things there, he's looking past because he's not properly thinking about the future. He's attaching too quickly to something like that. And the same thing happened in the Aquarian female, is that she's someone showing to her that he loves her. So she said, fine, fuck it, let's go. She liked enough of him to say, let's commit. And then the same thing, same situation applies. If it's like I said, Aquarian, that same Piscean male, extra clingy, extra romanticizing, and extra more emotional what they're ready to take in from someone else. Those things are going to play heavily in the part for how not long the relationship's gonna last. You understand what I'm saying? So I hope. Unfortunately, that wasn't really like a direct answer. So actually, I'm really glad that I didn't type this shit out on on the comment section, because it's not as black and white as you would like it to be. It's more clear in regards to the elements and compatibility, but not necessarily clear for who's more quicker to jump in a long-term relationship, you know? So hopefully that helps. Hopefully it answers some questions, your thoughts you guys be thinking. And if you have any more questions for me, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I would be more than glad to address them as quickly as I can. I try my best to logically give you answers that aren't just straight bullshit and opinion, you know? So hopefully that helps. And if you guys have any questions or any comments of what I said down below, let me know in the comments below. I much appreciate that. Because as always, my friends, I'm here for you guys. I want to make sure everyone gets the same information, knowledge that's going through my head, and hope it helps you out in your life, you know? So, as always, my friends, stay classy, be you, make a wish, out.